Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Cooking on Gas with High Service. I hope you remember me from our first episode. I'm Chef Garth. I've come to show you a few more things on how to cook on gas. And to be completely honest with you, we've got hungry people here, so we're doing 2 eggs per person. You can do as many or as little as you want. Guys, we are in the most beautiful setting once again. We're on the Palmiet Lagoon, as you can see. Early this morning there was a couple of guys pumping some prawns and fishing, and it is a beautiful autumn's day here. I know it's school holidays at the moment and most people are camping, so we decided vandag gaan ons aan Kleinmond kook. You can see the lovely mountains behind me. Let's get cooking. So basically last night I'm envisioning you guys had a little camp braai and you made some boerewors and there's a little bit left over. Maybe your wife's sleeping in late this morning and you can just make a nice little breakfast. And what we're going to do it in is the classic tin cup. We're going to make a little tin cup breakfast for your camping episodes on something small, compact, and nice and easy to use. Basically, what we have over here is some boerewors that I've chopped up, some bacon, we have a few eggs, some lovely mushrooms, as you can see we've cooked up, some cheddar cheese, and some parsley, and some bread. Okay guys, so the first step is we've got a good old-fashioned Dutch oven, or potjie pot, as we know. But unfortunately the potjie you'll have to wait for. This morning is breakfast. What I've done is I've filled it roughly about sort of a quarter way full, just enough to cover half of the tin cup. And in essence what we're going to be doing is putting the tin cups in the potjie pot and steaming our breakfast, keeping it warm, juicy and delicious. So next step is, you've got your potjie pot with some water in it. You're just going to take a little bit of oil, just dab your finger in it. I know you've got some oil somewhere in the campsite. Just line your little enamel tin cup. And if you guys don't have any of these, somewhere local should sell them. We bought them here in Kleinmond, so we are supporting our local community by doing so. So I'm just lining them all quick. And just a bit. You don't need a lot. Basically, in a nutshell, you just don't want it to stick. I can hear something creeping up. Can you guys hear that? Sounds like coffee time. Just in time for our breakfast mugs. So let's get cracking. All I've done is I've taken some streaky bacon, we've cooked it up, and then I've just cut it roughly as you would on a camping tour. Again, I'm going to put some mushrooms in it. We're cooking for boys today, so I promise we do have a bit of greenery involved, I promise. Pop your mushrooms on top of the bacon. And once again, a little bit of cheese, cheddar cheese. You could even use a bit of parmesan if you wanted to, but I know parmesan might not be the best thing in the world to have camping, or accessible, should I say. And then we're going to take the eggs and crack them in one at a time. We've got some hungry people, so 2 eggs each. And that's that. In a few seconds, we're going to pop them into the potjie pot, turn it on, and probably about 5 minutes, it's breakfast time. Coffee is ready, beautiful place, and a lovely day in the office. So all we're going to do now is quickly light our little 5 kilo bottle. Be careful not to open it too much in the beginning, as your potjie pot's obviously under. Actually, let's be clever. I'm going to hold it. I know it's a bit difficult. Don't put too much gas through. That's it. We're good to go. Make sure you've balanced your potjie nicely so that it doesn't fall over with the hot water to hurt anybody. And all we're going to basically do now is lift the lid, pop it on the ground, and then we're going to take our beautiful tin cups, pop them into the water. They're about halfway in the water, halfway up the mug, so that's absolutely perfect. And then literally in about 5 minutes time, all there is to do is to have that beautiful cup of coffee and our breakfast in a mug. Lids on!
Want some coffee?
Eldin, I'd love some. I heard that whistle. Can't resist. Just like that. Good brew, brew. It's a little bit warm, but it's delicious on a crispy autumn morning. Thanks, Eldin. So guys, it's been a few minutes. The water's now come up to the boil. So from here on, it goes pretty quickly. I've got my trusty don't burn my hand device on me. Let's have a look and see how we're doing in here. As you can see, the egg's starting to go white. It's starting to set. And that means a few more minutes and breakfast time. Okay guys, we're ready to eat and to have a beautiful breakfast. If you guys want your eggs nice and runny, now's the time. But if you want them a bit harder, as I know a lot of ladies do, cook them a bit longer. But we're going to break some bread, dunk it in, and enjoy a cup full of love. Eldin, breakfast is ready. I'll swap your coffee for a cup of breakfast. What do you think? Okay, so they might be a bit hot. Let's just pop them there. Guys, obviously, if they're a bit hot, then all you have to do is grab your kitchen towel or even your braai tongs, and you can literally just scoop them out. There's one thing we've got to add is a little bit of salt and pepper. And then, as we said, it'll be a bit healthy. So we'll stick some leaves on. Just to say to the ladies that we're healthy. But obviously, guys, should you wish, you can even put some spinach in it. There's multiple things. Whatever you really feel like for breakfast, pop it in a cup, put it on the camp gas burner, and enjoy it. Eldin, grubs up. But I think you might want to hold that. Is the cup hot or is it okay? Right, let's dig in and see. Would you like some bread or you want to have a mouthful first? I think let's just break a couple of pieces open. Lovely fresh potato bread we've got going today.
Tasty.
It is actually quite, huh? How's the egg done?
Perfect.
Mine too, nice and runny. I think I'm going to grab a piece of bread just to dig in. Cheers. Guys, thank you very much for joining us. Please join us again. We've got some exciting stuff coming up. Full-on shoots, a couple of restaurants we're visiting, and we're going to have lots of fun. So look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks a million.